Hello, everybody. I guess I should take this out for the video. It's such a strange start to the video, but anyways, guys, today I'm gonna talk about video games. I was thinking about like what this channel's theme should be, and honestly, I kind of feel like video games may reach the largest audience that I can reach, so I'm gonna talk about video games more, maybe. And I am interested in like psychology of video games. So today I want to talk about how, in order to actually rank up in whatever video game you want to rank up in, you actually have to let go of ranking up. Okay? Like, think about while you're playing a game and like the game isn't going your way, you start to get very frustrated. Why? Because you feel like you're losing something, right? If you lose the game, you feel like you're losing something. What are you losing? You're losing like LP or ELO in whatever game you're playing. And why do you feel terrible when you lose LP or ELO in the game you're playing, right? And I think it's because that LP is actually on some level tied to our personal identity, right? It's tied to who we are, who we think we are. So like at some point, I think it is okay to like have a personal connection with your ELO, right? You need to, because otherwise what would be the point? Like if you didn't care at all, you would never play the game, right? But you want to like, this is actually a really interesting topic. Like, why do we want to be high rank in video games? And it's a very interesting topic that I think I could go into more. But anyways, so it's connected on some level to like your personal psychology, who you are, what ELO you are in the game. And so when we start losing in like a game, or something starts going bad, or we start winning, and we start to think like, oh, I'm gonna gain ELO, oh, I'm gonna lose ELO, and we have that strong like personal connection to the ELO too, it actually takes our attention away from the game and puts our attention in like the future or the past, or even your society, your hierarchy and whatever societal structure you're living in, or all those things are actually like somewhat intertwined, I believe. But in order to perform at our best, we actually have to kind of remove those things and focus more on what's actually in front of us, being in the present moment in the game. So I think, in my opinion, the best way to actually do this is to first rationalize that thought in your head. Be like, what's causing me to think more about like losing or winning versus focusing on the game? And again, I think it's because your personal identity is on some level tied to your LP. And then how do we combat that is a better question. And I think the first thing you can do is try to notice the moment during the game where you slip out of focus and start thinking about the LP you're going to gain or the LP you're going to lose. As soon as you lose focus of the actual moment, then you slip into something else, and you're not 100% putting your effort into the game, right? So your chances of actually losing go up when that happens. So I think the first step is noticing that. And then when you notice it long enough, you can kind of reset yourself back into focusing on the game more. And eventually that becomes more of your default state while playing, instead of defaulting to the other state where you're constantly worried about your LP. And when that happens, I feel like you'll steadily begin to climb. It's not the only thing that's going to make you climb, but it will definitely help. There was one other thing I wanted to talk about that was really interesting. How to get your mind back, noticing it. Oh, also, you'll notice that if you stop thinking so much about the LP and like, again, feeling like you're a loser because you lost the game or whatever, like everyone loses games. Like it is good on some level to have your personal identity attached to it, like I said, because otherwise you would never rank up. You never have any motivation. But on another level, you have to remember, like, even pro players lose games, and like everybody loses games, so you're bound to lose games. So it happens to everyone, so don't get so down on yourself. But you'll notice that when you stop focusing on the future, the LP gain or the LP loss, and again, whatever weird personal interaction you're having with your LP, you find that the game actually becomes way more fun. And you notice that like people who are so concerned about their rank in LP are usually raging all the time, not having that much fun playing the game. And the people that aren't as worried about it are always enjoying it more because they're actually focusing on the present moment. So anyways, guys, that's my food for thought for the day. My words were all over the place today. I'm really tired, but yeah, I'm about to go to sleep. Anyways, guys, see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.